nicely. Nope, a little bit over to that direction here. That's better. All right, that's good. I think that's pretty good placement. That'll give a nice, nice finger rise to the fingers there. That's cool. I'd like to make one of these in red, like transparent red. That would be wild. Okay, let's blow her back on. Let's get to business here. We'll go about that far in, see how it takes us. I can't wait to turn one of those event blanks for today that you guys made up this morning. That's going to be wild. And when that shines up, it is going to be stunning. And we'll make all the leap blanks like this. And by the way, this is part of the 4,000, so we literally have 2 more to go, 1 more before the 4,000. And I put that in the Facebook group if anybody wants to bid. If not, we'll just roll right through it. All right, now we'll start cutting these in. Let me see if Rebecca's over there yet. Yep, I see her popping in. Let me get her in there.
Hello, welcome.
Hey, Rebecca, you're in there twice.
Well,
oh, you're going to show that later. That's cool.
I'm going to show that later. Whenever
nice.
I can do it when Carrie gets back. So
you bet. So I can't hear you yet while I'm turning, but when I say blow her off, that means I'm finishing, and then I can hear you. So you can entertain the crew all you want.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I put up Christmas. I was listening. I've been listening all morning. I put the tree up. Sadly, no ornaments, Tim. The ornaments have disappeared. So I have to do all new ornaments. And we can guess where they went. Hi, Cindy. Welcome, welcome. I'm broadcasting this on my channel while I'm here. I don't know if you're on my channel, but they're going to be doing a 4,000 pen giveaway. So go into the Facebook group if you want to get involved in that. Yeah, if you want to be the 4,000th person to turn a pen. Anyway, yeah, Black Friday, got my new shop going, craftingandcrimedaily.com. It's that easy to
all right, blower is
find. Let me put the link in here for everybody here.
Yes, to get Rebecca link in there.
I'm trying to find my keys here. Typing has never been my forte.
It is now.
Well, because I always had a secretary.
No, I got you.
Not anymore. There's the link.
Anymore. Nope.
I don't know if you can click on that link or not, but you should be able to click on that link. If you want to go into the store, there's a code BFCM. It's on the front page, BFCM20, if you want 20% off your order. If you spend more than $70, you will get free shipping. So
yeah.
And I have at least 10 diamond paintings that are new into the store and 3 sets of minis that I hope everybody's going to want. So I found out last night that my granddaughter, the granddaughter to be, because my son's getting married in January, she is a diamond painter. She's like, I love diamond painting. She's 15.
Nice.
She's 15. And I'm like, oh, girl, grandma's going to hook you up, girl.
She won't know what hit her.
Oh, yeah. She's like, but grandma, I kind of like the small ones. I'm like, don't worry. I'll get you a set of minis. And she picked out which set she liked. Then I was talking to my grandson, Kaleo, and he likes these things called 40K miniatures that you can paint. I've never heard of this. Never heard of it.
Miniatures. I've seen those.
I'm like, well, first of all, I'm just happy that he has a little bit of a hobby that doesn't have Xbox next to the name of it.
Yeah.
But and then the other one, I made this comment. Well, Owen's 12 and he has this hat on the whole night. And so I didn't know what his hair looked like. And I made this comment that I just detest mullets. He takes his hat off.
Here it comes.
He's got a mullet. Oh, I was dying. I'm like, and I looked at my son. I'm like, you let him do that? What?
Hey, if you're not interviewing to be anything other than a heavy equipment operator, who cares?
And he wants hats for Christmas. I'm like, well, I can sublimate some hats for him. So there is sublimation in my shop. I'm going to be adding new items before Christmas. Tim and Carrie talked me into doing the 40-ounce tumbler with the handle. So that's going to be, it's not available today, but that will be coming. I'll be doing the little bags people like to store their little stuff in. I don't know what they're called. Hey, Lawrence. Hey, Teresa, I'm glad you got signed. I was going to sign Teresa, and I've been swamped. And, it's tough when you're starting out in the beginning. I'm trying to get Mickey launched, and then.
And you're the only one.
Yeah, and I'm glad you. One with the Diamond Art is a good company. There's a lot of people today that are not buying from Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs. They are going with the small shops, and I applaud them. Thank you very much. Frankly, I didn't see anything that I was interested in to buy. I did make one Black Friday purchase, though. I've already told Kevin what it was. Did he go with Carrie?
He went with Carrie.
Oh, okay. Lego at midnight had like a sale that lasted 4 hours. It's not all day. Like you had to get in there and get it. And I got a kit that I really liked for 50% off.
Nice.
And, which is pretty rare for Lego to make anything 50% off.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I was happy about that purchase, but I haven't bought any diamond paintings or pens or anything like that. Now, when are you turning the crochet hook? Did you turn that already?
Well, it's on the bench, and we just got it epoxied. We got the tube in it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Did you see which one I'm doing?
No, I didn't. I missed to see the blank, but this is the one he did for me. And I love this, guys. I'm working on a blanket with it. And I don't know what you're going to sell these for. I have no idea, but it comes with this nice case. It doesn't fit in the case because the blank won't allow it to fit in the case. So, but all of the other little accessories are in the case. So I've got all of these different hooks that I can actually just not easily remove the hook. I got to remember which hook I was using because I would mix them up. And you just take another hook and you put that right in there. So you've got a variety of hooks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hooks with it. But I just love it. And I thought it was going to be too short, but here's like my finger grip that I'm using when I crochet. Because I actually, some people crochet like this. Some people crochet like you're cutting using a butter knife, and that's the way I do it. Now it could have been longer here, but it doesn't hurt my hand. It's comfortable. I really enjoy it. So that if you get these and you're a crocheter, you will not be disappointed.
And they're custom.
Yes, hot pink, man. I love hot pink. That's
Now-
why I was waiting to see what you were going to throw in there. That pen is stunning. Oh my gosh. It really does. When you said ice, was that it? It looks like ice. It really
Yeah.
does. Yeah. Very, very pretty. April said, yay, tumblers. You have no idea how happy you just made me. Well, then I better hurry up and get them in the shop.
See what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm telling you.
Let me, I'm not going to promise you, April, but I'll try to get them up by Cyber Monday so you can take advantage of the sale. Because the sale that I'm having will last through midnight Monday, going into Tuesday. So I'll try to get those up. I've already ordered the tumblers. They should be here today from Amazon. So I'll be able to you won't have to wait. So I'll just go ahead and get them up on the store. And then if you see a design that's on some other tumbler, but you want it on the one with the handle, you just have to tell me. I can pretty much, move things around. So now I have to order hats so I can make hats for Owen, my grandson.
I'll show you what I want because I have another one, but it's a 64 ounce. It's just too big.
Oh my gosh. No, this will be a 40-ounce tumbler.
Yep.
Right
and
now,
I love this thing. I love it when I was doing some certain things, but not now.
I'm selling the slim 30-ounce tumbler right now. And I love this, but it does fit in the car really nice, which is what I had in mind when I started doing these. But the tumblers will fit in your car for the most part. Some of them, sometimes the handle might get in the way, but April says, I love all my tumblers, but with my hands doing dumb things lately. What is your hands doing? I find myself only using
neuropathy generally.
So that the whole thing doesn't end up on the floor when my hands randomly let go. Oh no, April.
Yeah, it's that neuropathy stuff.
Oh gosh. I've had 2 surgeries on my hands and I can't believe that I can crochet like I do, but I love it. It was many years ago. I had a not carpal tunnel. What is it? A joint replacements. Both my thumb joints had to be replaced. Yeah. Both. Yeah. I had bad arthritis in my thumbs, but there was a point where I couldn't pick up a piece of paper. I couldn't, it was just excruciatingly painful. And, but it's fine now. So after multiple surgeries, like this one, they had to redo it a couple of times and it's still sort of deformed. I don't know if you can see that, but I can diamond paint and do everything. And the other fingers don't bother me. So
I'm going to buff this up so we can see it in its glory.
Oh yeah, that'll be good. So when Carrier Tim gets back, I'm going to put up the shop so I can show you what I've got available for Black Friday right now. I'm doing t-shirts, the 30-ounce tumblers. I'll try to add the mugs in probably tonight. I'll get them added in. The t-shirts are available, V-neck, crew neck, long sleeve, short sleeve, sweatshirt, whatever you want. I'm sorry you can't crochet anymore, April. That's sad. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So I'm actually sitting here. I haven't diamond painted in forever. I've been so busy with the store and everything. I sat down today and I started diamond painting. I'm still working on a mystery kit by Diamond Art Club by, what's his name? I'll tell you in a second. It's a mystery kit. Oh, Dominic Davison. It is a Christmas. I already know what the image is. But I've never done a mystery kit and it's so much fun. You don't really know what you're painting. So I can't bling it. And it comes with plenty of bling. Lots of fairy dust. They have put lots of bling in this kit, which is nice. So it's fun to just paint and not really know what you're doing and then sit back and look at it. It's kind of cool, but it's a huge painting. So I do, most of you know, I do lives on Monday night. I'll do a Lego live, a Build With Me Monday, where you can come watch me put together Lego. Currently working on Cousin Eddie's RV from Christmas Story, which is such a good movie. April says I wasn't going to buy any more from DSA, but then they released a new corgi canvas today, so I had to get it.
Oh man, this is whoo!
Oh, I can't wait to see it, Tim.
I'm gonna throw it on the leopard scope.
Also, Monday, there's a new trial starting. So in my crime show, my daily crime show, I will be covering, oh my God, look at that. Oh,
And look at the refraction.
pretty. Oh my gosh, the glitter, that's beautiful. Now, is that too clear to be done as an e-painter or?
Nope,
No.
you can do it as an e-painter. You'll just see like you can see the drilled hole there.
Yeah.
You'll see the drilled hole all the way through the middle.
But it's not clear like you can see the metal all the way through? No?
Well, there is no metal all the way through on an e-painter pen. It's just a hole.
Oh, it's just a hole. Okay. Oh, that's
and
true.
look at my frosty ice on this end.
Oh, I love that. Now, what color did you use to do that?
So this thing here is called icicle. It's actually I'll show it to you. It's like large mica powder pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find it here. I think it's this one. It's this one here. So this is the frosty part here.
Ooh.
So it's large. It's
Yeah.
large pieces of mica powder. And then the other color is the same blue that's in the clear part there. So it's got the same blue across the two.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And I cast this one first and cut it in half diagonally. That's why it's got that diagonal line there, because the other blank is going to be like this. It's a lot of ice, frosty, and then it goes into that in the shorter part.
Oh, wow.
So it was a diagonal line. And then I cast another one and I put snowflakes in it, but all the snowflakes fell to the bottom.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. And that's
Is there
yours, Denise.
Is there a different point in the process that you should have added the snowflakes or no?
You know, I don't know how thick I can make it. In fact, I'll show it on the big screen here.
Mm-hmm.
There is a point where they will suspend, but I don't know exactly where that point is from the time it gets so stiff I can't get all the air bubbles out.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So this was the other one. And I'm just going to make these two into some fountain pens on this section here. And if you'll notice, it looks really cool until you look this way.
It just looks like a block of ice.
Yeah, and these all fell to the bottom, all the snowflakes. See the snowflakes in there?
Oh, wow.
They all fell to the bottom. So it's all clear until you get to the bottom.
Very pretty.
So what I'll do is I'll cut this and I'll turn these and I'll make some fountain pens out of the snowy stuff, because that'll look really cool. And then this over here, I think I might be able to turn a thin pen, but the problem is you're still going to get a little bit of these spikes in there because they all didn't go to the bottom. They all sort of just stopped at a point, but it was mostly near the bottom.
Yep.
But yeah, it looks like a block of ice. So this is the one I cast first, cut it in half diagonally, put these back in the mold, and then poured this side here. And I said, I can't do the snowflakes, Kara. It's too heavy of a glitter, where this glitter here, it's super light glitter. So it stays all the way in it.
Yeah.
It suspends all the way through. Thank you, April. Yeah, I was very excited because this is my very first blank, because Carrie goes, we got to make a leap blank. And I said, I got November. I'll figure it out. I got November. And she didn't, it's sort of like, uh-oh, Tim's, coming up with colors. But it's only one color, blue.
Yeah.
So I didn't,
pretty.
Didn't scare her too much. This is going to be the handle for the crochet hook.
Yeah, the lighting's not great there.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's wood. And then orange, purple, and green over here. Here,
oh my gosh.
Go back to the scope here.
I love a good hybrid.
And now it's got epoxy all over because I just glued the tube in. But there's going to be the wood.
Ooh.
It's got some good grain. It's got great chatoyance.
Yep.
So it's going to be gorgeous. And then this is the other end.
Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous.
So this end here will be the closest to the hook.
Is that a blank that you made?
I can't remember where I got this at. I don't know if I don't think I made it. I think I got it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not. It was a square one that came, and just a stuff. We're just out there looking and buying and putting the stock kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, I was on the right one. Okay.
You were.
Yeah. Scared myself for a second. There we go.
So what's up next?
What we need to do next is we need to trim these.
Okay.
These have to be trimmed to a perfect size, like the ones for the cigar pens, which are these two here. The notes and the candy cane are going to be. Oh no, hang on.
Welcome in, Diane. Nice to have you.
Pen. Hey, Diane, welcome in. That's a new name for me. Diane Urbina, welcome in.
She's part of my channel. I'm glad. This is Leopard Leatherworks, and it's fascinating to watch if you've never watched him. Fascinating.
But these will be the two big bends. So now we got to do is trim these down, and the sizes are indicated here. So the upper tube will be 1 15/16 inches long. The lower one will be 2 1/16 inch long. If they're not, if you make the lower tube too long, the ball point doesn't stick out far enough. If you make it too short, then it sticks out way too far and it looks weird. So the bottom tube, the lower tube at 2 1/16 of an inch is critical.
Yeah.
Absolutely critical.
Diane, what he's showing now is for pens that he makes, but he does also make the crochet hooks. I don't know if you just got in here, but this is the one that he made for me, this hook.
And this will be a
whole
crochet hook
kit.
here.
It comes with multiple tips that you can actually switch out your tip.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Put a different tip into the blank. So
good point, Rebecca. So if you go to Penn State Industries, you can buy the 6-hook crochet hook set with the box and everything in it for like $30, 30 or 40. I forget which it was.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to supply that to you, I have to mark it up because of the shipping, the handling, the packaging, and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So anybody can go to Penn State Industries, and it doesn't offend me at all because I don't make them. I just move them through. So you can go there and pick up the 6-hook crochet set, and I will make you a handle. And I think they're probably, with the kit and stuff like that, probably $45 for a handle. So if I had to do the handle and supply the kit, it'll be more than 45 and 30 because I got to add $10 or $15 of shipping, handling, postage, packaging, and all that kind of stuff. So you're better off literally going to Penn State Industries, ordering that 6-hook kit and maybe the 3 additional hooks if you want the larger ones, and then just me make your handles.
So Diane, this is the kit. It comes in this beautiful little box, and it has the other handles that you can switch to the crochet hooks.
And it's got room for 3 more.
Yeah.
Which is the other 3 that you can buy for whatever the heck it is.
So I do have a question. So now I have the kit. Is it possible to do a different blank and just send to go with my kit, or
that's exactly what we're doing today. We're taking this blank and we're going to combine it with this kit, and you'll end up with a new handle. And you take this handle, now that you got it, and you plug your hooks into it.
Oh, okay. Because I would probably love to order some more handles at some point. Yeah.
Right. You don't need more hooks.
No,
you need more handles. Yeah. So you can now collect crochet hooks like you collect diamond painting. Right?
I'm a collector, just like everybody else.
Right. And then we're going to, a little bit after we do that, we're going to take this piece of burl, which is absolutely gorgeous, and we're going to make a loom hook out of it.
Okay.
This,
All
this is
right.
that little,
All right.
you know, that little
Yeah,
thing
no,
you stretch over and you make
I
hats.
loom knit. I know what that is. Yeah, that's. I don't
So
do a
we're
lot
gonna,
of loom knitting because it hurts my hand. But yeah.
well, it could be because the handle is too small, and this will
Oh.
give you more girth.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to
So
try that
Cheryl
out.
Katz was in here, and there's like 70,000 people that want a custom loom hook. There are a bunch of
Oh,
hookers out
she
there that
is a
need loom hooks.
huge loom knitter.
Right.
That woman is incredible with the loom knitting.
And who's that?
Incredible. Cheryl Katz is
Oh, yeah.
incredible loom
Yeah.
knitter. Yeah.
Yep. So she wants me to create a custom loom hook handle. So here's the hook. Here's the
Okay.
handle. I just got to
Nice.
drill it, finish it, and then drill out a big hole for this and epoxy this in. And I'll have to figure out how far above it has to be.
Right. Right.
Because I don't know what that measurement is yet. So yeah, we're doing all kind of, there's even more fun stuff coming later. Just wait. I mean,
Oh, good.
blow you away. Okay, so now we've got to size all of these to the proper size. And what we do is I've got this jig here, and I'll focus this over where we're going to be at. Let me get all the dust off it because it gets very dirty over there. So this is the jig, and I think this is a 10 millimeter hook. So it's these slide onto here, and then I put it on the sander and I move them up against the sander to trim them to the perfect set. And then I flip it around, trim the other side. So then I got a perfect blank with the hole, the brass, the tube, and the perfect size to make the pen.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do the exact same thing with this. So right now, the next step is for me to sit on my chair here, get out my X-Acto knife, and we've got to trim down all the junk that's now up in these tubes. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So now, because we drilled the blank, and we put wax on the end of the brass tubes, and now we got to clean the wax out after we've epoxied them inside the blank. So now we just start cleaning these out. And the good thing is the wax prevents a lot of that epoxy from going into the tube. So there's the wax plug that just came out. And we'll go to the other end, take its wax plug out.
So
that end looks good.
I started to tell people there is a new trial that is starting on Monday that I'll be covering. I will be doing daily recaps on that trial. That's the case of Brian Walsh, state of Massachusetts versus Brian Walsh. He is accused of murdering his wife. Her body was never recovered. So this is a no body murder case. It's also a very, you're going to see it all over YouTube because it's very high profile, because it has to do one of the police investigators is Michael Proctor, who was the guy that was fired in the Karen Reed case for comments that he made and conduct that was unbecoming of a police officer. And so his credibility is basically in the toilet. So we'll see how this is going to go over in this trial, but I will recap that every day. I hold my recaps to about 30 minutes each. So you're not sitting there all day watching the trial, and you get the gist of it.
How do you try somebody with no body?
What, Tim?
How do you try somebody with no body?
Oh, it's very common. It's all circumstantial, but I would say, I know there's statistics out there that most nobody cases will end in a conviction. Most nobody cases.
Really?
Oh yeah, I've covered several of them. Yeah. First of all,
how do you know she's dead?
Well, here I'm going to tell you, He was charged with, not only was he charged with murder, he was charged with desecration of a body and, you know,
But they don't have a body.
interfering with investigation. Well, they know he chopped her up. Somebody chopped her up, and got rid of, but I don't know how they know that, but his defense strategy was to plead guilty to the desecration of the body. And he pled guilty to interfering with the investigation. So now he's just being tried for murder, but he's pled guilty to desecrating her body.
But there's no body.
So what is he saying? He's not guilty because he didn't kill her, but he just desecrated the body? Like, yeah. I don't know where they're going to go with that.
Is she dead? How do they know she's dead?
Well, here's the thing. This guy, before all this happened, before his wife went missing, he was in trouble with the law for dealing in fraudulent art. He was selling art that wasn't authentic, and he had an ankle monitor on at the time. So they know everywhere he went. And he went to several dumpsters. He bought all kinds of cleaning products, like all the hallmarks of trying to get rid of a body.
Right.
Yeah.
But no body.
With no body. But I've covered other cases where the circumstantial evidence was way less than that, and they had no body, and they still got a conviction.
That's crazy. But how do you know she's dead?
Well, it's just one of those situations. Like, it's been several years. She's never used a credit card. She's never used a bank account. There's no indication that she's still alive.
Maybe she escaped to Uruguay.
She's sitting on a beach somewhere drinking a cocktail.
Seriously.
Laughing her ass off.
How do you know? That's the funny thing. How do you know she's dead?
Wouldn't that be something if someone had been convicted of no-body murder? And
yes.
And
they just appear. They find him in Paraguay on the beach going elephant hunting.
Yeah. So, and unfortunately, there will be another trial coming up because one of those National Guards people died last night.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So sad. I was talking to my grandsons last night, and one of them has told me, "Oh, I want to go in the National Guard," and the other one, he hasn't said. He always wanted to go in the military, but he didn't. So I was like, "You guys better stay away from that ice, all right?" And my grandson piped up, "But Grandma, they're giving a $50,000 bonus." I'm like, "I don't care. I'll give you $50,000 to stay away, okay?" Please do not join the ice people.
Deal, Grandma, deal. Yeah. Well, that wasn't the ice one. It was the National Guard from West Virginia.
Yeah.
That was just cleaning up the streets, and that nitwit came around the corner and plugged that girl right in the face.
And he's CIA. I mean, look, good Lord, he's got security clearance that is unbelievable. There's more to that story.
It's deep. It's deep.
There's way more to that story than we know, I'm sure.
Always is. Always is.
Yep. So then on Wednesday nights, I do a live with Joanna, and she is always a hoot. If I can shut her up for 5 minutes, I can talk sometimes.
Never.
I call her my silent partner, the not so silent partner.
Yes. Hey, she was a riot Wednesday. She was a riot.
Oh, the hats. Oh, my God.
And I told everybody this morning, you got to go watch it.
Yeah.
You got to go watch it. It's a riot. She was just having so much fun.
It was hilarious.
She was having so much fun. And you kept trying to open your mouth and say something, but you could never get a word in edgewise. And I'm thinking to Carrie, she's just going to let it roll.
Oh, at that point, I had already talked about everything I needed to talk about. I'm like, okay, let's just let her go.
It was better. Yep, just let her go. That was fun.
Because it's on her channel as well. So gotta let her do some stuff there.
No offense at all. I think she was marvelous.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun during our lives. A lot of fun.
Okay, so now we have cleaned out all of these things here. I'll get rid of all the wax and stuff. And that was a lot easier than the olden days when I would have the epoxy 3/8 or a ½ inch into the tube. Almost impossible to clean out. It took a lot of effort. So that really reduced my labor big time. All right, now we'll take these. So we got everything. So we got our crochet hook, our pen, 2 big bends, and this is the Princess Golden with the clear stone kit for Denise. So that's Denise's pen there. The rest of them are just pens we're just doing to kill time to get to the 4,000th pen and all the other fun stuff we got going. Like I said, this 24-hour live will be more like 24 hours in the shop tinkering around with Tim than it is like last year where it was hell-bent on getting as many diamond painting pens as I could get done in one 24-hour period. So this is a whole different vibe this year. A lot different fun. Because, man, we cranked out some pens. Now, I got to figure out how to do this thing. And this is going to be a little easier. I just got to figure it out. Then we'll do it.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
But I know that we'll get a couple of holes drilled in the end. I'll have to cut that off because I want a smaller hole for that. But we're not going to mess with that now.
Is that wood? Is that blank wood?
Yeah, this is burl. Here, I'll put it on the microscope. It's burl wood. I think it's Amboina burl, which is really cool.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's from Indonesia.
Okay. Ooh, look at that. That's very unusual. That's going to be a nice hook.
Yeah, Amboina burl used to be the burl that they used on the dash and armrests and stuff and center console of Rolls Royces.
Ah, gotcha.
So now they're using on the higher end ones Malabar teak, which is from southern India.
Wow.
So now I'll bring this thing back over here. And I think this is my 10 millimeter hole. That's the 8 millimeter there. Yeah, so this will, oh, I got to change the camera here.
Change camera. There you go.
Yeah, so this will fit on, let's see, where are we at? This one here, I think. Yeah. So this thing will fit on here, and you'll see me slide it back and forth against the sander to square it up. And this is perfectly square, so I end up with a perfectly square end on the end of the pen blank.
Oh, nice. So that'll make sense. Wow.
What's that?
That's a sander.
No, this is a jig.
Okay.
That's the jig that I put on the sander. So let me get this camera aimed correctly, find the best position for it. Let me switch to that camera now. Let's see, camera. I think it's this one here. There you go. So there's the camera in the middle here. You'll see it right there. And you'll see the candy cane sitting on the end of that jig.
Okay, I gotcha. Yep. Right there.
So what I will do is I will come over here. And now I got to figure out, I got to get the instructions because it has to be the right length. So let me get all these little trays here. That is going to be the princess one. And I have the princess instructions here. And I got my caliper right here. I'll put my tray over there. So what happens is let's see, this one, the upper, this is the upper, and it's the 10 millimeter. So it needs to be 1.4, oops, let me get on inches here. 1.496 inches long. So come over here, 460, 73. There we go. So then we got our measurement dialed in there, and that definitely will fit in that block, and I got plenty of room. So we're going to trim the short end off first. Let's see how we're doing here. We're getting down there.
Hi, Gwyla. Nice to see you. I'm a guest on Leopard Leatherworks, and so he's entertaining us. He's actually turning some ends. He's taken a break from turning the diamond painting pins, and he's turning some fountain pins, if I'm not wrong.
Literally a hair away. And you don't want to take too much off. So once you get near it, you take just little tiny bites. There we go.
Interesting.
That's the right size for that one. All right, then we'll get the long. We're going to do this one later because that's a smaller tube. So then we'll come into the upper. Let's go get the Big Ben instructions.
I don't know how he keeps all this straight, but wow.
I have paper.
Good.
See, it tells me.
Yes.
So the upper tube is 1 15/16. So I'll loosen this. So the upper tubes for these cigars will be 1 15/16 inches long. We got to trim quite a bit off. I make them too long because mistakes suck.
This is true.
And you know, I wish I could get a better shot of what I'm doing here. Let me take this up.
While he's doing that, I will tell you they're doing a 4,000 subscriber drawing. If they will turn any pen that you want if you win the drawing and you are their 4,000th pen that they turn. That's in their Facebook group, the Leopard Leatherwork Facebook group. If you run over there, and that's going to be soon, I think. So you can go in there and bid. Wait, am I thinking it? Yeah, you have to bid on it, right, Tim? I don't think he's near the microphone. Anyway, you go in there, and whoever wins will be the 4,000th pen, and they get to choose a pen, and it'll be pretty cool. You have to pay for it, I think. The bidding starts at $60, $65, and it's in $1 increments. But who doesn't want to have the 4,000th pen? That's cool. I'm waiting for 5,000. I have a desk full of pens in front of me. Like I need more pens, right? I actually use 4 on a regular basis because I do a lot of multi-placing.
Almost there.
Yeah. And these are all Leopard Leatherworks turned pens. This one's my favorite. Hot pink, like my Barbie pen. Can never have enough.
Two molecules left. That should do it. On the money. Beautiful. All right, now the other one is going to be, okay, that's the bottom. So there's the top. This is going to be the notes top. Woo, molecules away. Bam, we are there. Oop, I
Wow.
just pushed it out of the way. On the money. Okay. Now we got to go to the bottom parts of these two, and they're going to be 2 1/16. Right there. This will be one of the bottoms. Beautiful. And you know, this is the part I never really show. I usually just show turning and assembling. But I'm not sure everybody appreciates all that goes into it. That's why I figured we would do this stuff today, because it'll be fun.
Thanks, sir, coming in, Shell Shock. I'm sorry you can't stay.
And this is very precision, the pen stuff. The diamond painting pen stuff, you can booger a little bit and you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Boom, on the money there. Just about. Remember, you never want to take too much off. Just the right amount. Bingo, on the money there. Now we got to do this one here. And this one is going to be, this is a Majestic Squire, and it needs to be exactly 2 inches.
This is what Tim does on his days off.
I hear your voice, but I can't hear what you're saying because I'm
that's
too
okay.
noisy over here by the sander.
Yeah. He actually has a full-time job. This is what he does nights, weekends. He's got a whole little shop there.
This is 3/8, not 10 millimeters anymore. So we got to change the rod.
He does. He does, Gwyla.
Yeah, this is the part of the shop we don't show much because, you know, it's dusty and over in the corner. Almost there on this one. About a 32nd of an inch to go on this one. Now about a 64th. Whew, we're so close. 3 cat hair whiskers away. Okay, 1 more cat hair whisker to go. Come on, get on there now. Bingo, we're there on that one. That's good. Now we got to do this 8 millimeter long one. And I think that's down on this tube here. Nope, one smaller. There we go. All right, now, how long is this one going to be? This is the Princess lower tube 2.465. On the money right there. Uh-oh.
Well, let me know if I have to call 911.
Wrestling with the camera. I got it.
Better the camera than the.
I got it jimmied up on the table there.
Yeah. We don't need any injuries.
On the money right there. Beautiful. All right, do we have any more to do? Yes, we have this thing to do here. And it's actually too long, believe it or not. Dang. So what we'll do, I do have it too long anyway. And really all we're looking for here is the square.
Welcome in, Angel. Nice to have you. He's working on his fountain pens, getting them trimmed to where he needs them before he can start turning them.
And that's about our desired length there. So we're just about there. All right. Okay, here we go. Let me switch to back over here. Okay, hopefully that was fun for everybody.
It was interesting. But I have a question. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Everything's off.
Should you be wearing a mask when you do that?
I have a blower right next to it that sucks all that down in.
Oh, okay.
But
I feel better now.
Yes. If the blower goes off, I have this right here to wear, which is an air recirculating helmet.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it blows air in the back and just gives me fresh filtered air as I'm doing things. So yeah, we don't want to breathe a bunch of that in, that's for sure.
No.
Okay, now we're good to go. Now the next thing I got to do is take my little, where's my brush at? I got to find my little, that little brush that you use to clean out straws.
April needs the helmet when she dremels the dog nails.
Absolutely.
I bet you do.
So now I'm just cleaning all the junk out of the middle of the blank. And I'm going to put it with its pen kit. So that one goes there. That's the Majestic there. And then we're going to clean this one out. And it's really just getting all the junk out of the middle. This is the Note, and that goes with the Big Ben Chrome. And the Big Ben Golden Chrome gets the confetti and the dog paws there. And then this Princess, that goes over here. And I'm just getting all the junk out of the middle that gets collected over there. And this will be the crochet handle. All right. Put that back together there. Let's see. Looks like we had some new people come in because there's a name I don't recognize. And it is, and hello, Gwyla. Good to see you. Can never have enough. Never have enough what?
Pens. Oh, we were talking about pens. I was talking about the amount of pens I have. She said you could never have enough pens.
Angel Lee Rose is eating and lurking. Go away, sister. Eat away, not go away. Have at it. Go away. I meant get on with it. Eat and lurk. All you need. Very good.
But make sure you go to the Facebook group and try to be the 4,000th pen.
Oh yeah, let me go see if there's any response to that there. Oh dang. Oh my goodness. Somebody, that's pretty cool.
What's that?
That's awesome. That it's up to 75. So
nice.
Yeah, 72,163. Yeah, Denise is topping the head off at 75. And we'll cut that off right before we turn it because we'll get them to tell us how they want it. Let me get this tripod back down off of here and get the...
If you're chosen as the 4,000th pen, you'll get to pick out choose from some blanks to purchase.
Correct.
Yes. And the bidding is in $1 increments in the Facebook group.
You know, Carrie has her own bunch of blanks, right? This is my tote of blanks.
Oh dear. And she has her own?
Yeah, she's got her own. This is mine.
Oh my gosh.
Fun stuff. I got.
Tam, where's the pink?
Let's see.
You know, oh, he has one. Look at him.
I think that's one I mixed up too. It looks like my stuff. Here's another big burl chunk.
Ooh.
Got some Fordite in here.
That's beautiful. Oh, wow.
Got some of these that I poured myself. These are cool. This came with a pen kit. It's just Bubinga.
Can they choose from these?
No, well, they could. They could if they recognize one and Carrie says, go get it. But here's a wooden one. It's going to have some great chatoyance in there. Here's a straight Fordite one. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet because it's straight Fordite. I got to angle it somehow to really get some excitement going. But I just buy stuff like Carrie does, just add it to my collection. And here's a little bit sliver of a dank blank. This is a really good pen blank. Super cool. Spalted maple.
Oh, ooh, pretty.
Beautiful stuff. Here's some curly mango, tinted green. Got some good chatoyance in that one. And I've got others that the blanks broke, and I'm just waiting to repurpose this into something else.
Yeah.
So I save all the quote unquote junky ones, you know. Here's some blue, more wooden one stuff here. That'll be great looking there.
Pretty.
Pearl. Here's a gold one I cast way forever ago and never really did much. This is, I think, this is a DPP one, I think. Gold and little green spots and stuff. And I've got some sectioned up to make some, what do you call them? Oil spout pours for like olive oil and stuff. Here's a cute, it's very lightweight. I don't know what that is, but man, it is light. So yeah, I just collect all my stuff in here. Here's a, I don't know what that was. Oh, that was for granddaughter of, who's the lady that we see at the retreats all the time, sits behind me, wants to throw spitballs at my head.
Mary?
No, not Mary. Older girl, her and Carl run around. Why can't I remember her first name? I got the RV.
Oh, I know who you mean, and I don't know her name. Yes.
Yeah. So these are my spare blanks. And the tote is
glittery, of course.
Look at that pink on the bottom there.
We got Carrie back in the chat. Welcome back, Carrie.
I don't know where she is.
Well, she's in the chat.
Marion. Oh, yeah, they're listening. They're listening in the car. Yeah. That's Marion. Marion. Yeah, that was
Marion.
That gold and purple one was Pacific Lutheran University, where her granddaughter went.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So we can put that away. So I just keep it all, and we just slowly work it into stuff as we go.
That purple with the Fordite is to die for, though. Oh,
that clear one? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's a fun one. Okay, so there's that. Where'd that wood go? That wood's here. That's going to go with that. Okay.
She went to Woodcraft instead of Rockler, so it took us longer to get here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because you got to go to Rockler. That's where I bought it. Thank you, Carrie, for going over there and running that. I got to making this stuff, and I got to looking at the instructions, prepping yesterday. I'm going, oh, crap, I need a piece. Dang it. Okay, so now we get to the point where we can turn the pens. So the next thing we got to do is we got to figure out the bushings. So these are the bushings that go with all the kits. So let's just say we're going to do, there's the crochet handle hook. Let's say we're going to do this one right here. This is the Majestic Squire. No, nobody won it yet. We don't know when to cut it off, but we'll cut it off. I'll just say that it's cut off at, we'll cut it off at 2 o'clock. And I'll edit it and put it in the thing too. So come in here and edit. I probably should have put that at the same time in there. Okay.
He's working on the writing pins. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now we got to go to the Majestic Squire and we have to find the PKMAGSQBU pen kit. And there it is, right there. First in, right out there. So these are the bushings.
Now, have you already turned them?
Nope. These are the bushings. See these bushings here? These are the bushings that go on either end of this, so that when you turn it, you only turn it down as far as that bushing. Because if you turn it further, then it won't match up on the pen very well. So this bushing matches the pen kit that you're going to put it into. And that's why you need so many bushing kits.
Oh, wow.
For all the different pens that are out there. So we probably got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4, about 50 or 55 bushing kits.
That's an interesting little blank, though.
Yeah, it's going to be real cute. So now we're going to turn it so that it looks like that pen there when we're done. And these bushings match up to the dimensions that it should be on there. So now we'll take this and we will add it with Brian, who was here earlier, as TBC bushings. Is you put these adapters in here, which is like a adapter for, instead of using that big long mandrel that may get squirrely, we can put this right in between the two centers and it keeps it super, super steady. It's called turning between centers. And let me get that set up on the lathe and I'll switch the camera. All right, let me flop the cameras over here. All right, so now we got the blank on the lathe. And it is there with its bushings and then the adapters for this. If not, we would have had to put it, and we still could if we had to, put it on something like this. So this would go in this end here, and then we would take this nut off and we would put all this contraption onto here and then turn it from there. But this makes it a lot more stable, so we'll use that one instead. So there's a couple of ways to skin a cat. Let's just put it that way. And now we got to make this one round first. So blower is on. I can't hear you if you talk.
Okay. So if you just joined us, I am doing a Black Friday sale in my store, craftingandcrimedaily.com. Today it's 20% off of the merchandise with the code BFCM. And you'll see that when you go into the store, the code's very clearly indicated there. And if you spend more than $70, you'll get free shipping. I'm so curious to see what this is going to look like. He is, I think that one is the It's one of the pens that he's doing. He's working on the pens. And some of them have one end and some of them have two ends. I think this one just has one end, this pen.
All right, we got it down to size. Now I'm just going to shape it. First thing I'm going to do is match up the level of the blank to the bushing super slowly and precisely so that it looks good when it's on the pen. All right, so that's looking pretty good there. There's a little glitter in there. I can feel it chipping up now. When I get it down, a blower's off, by the way, I can hear.
Okay.
When I get down this far, I don't want to go too far down with the knife because now I'm going to shape it a little bit and even it out with a sponge. So this is the beginning of the finishing process and shaping it all at the same time. And making it super, super flat surface or smooth surface. It won't be flat, it'll be arced, but it'll be smooth. So this gets rid of all the knife marks, if you will.
Yes, April, absolutely. And that's a great question, by the way.
What's the question?
She wanted to know if I can put Crafting and Crime Daily on the handled mug, and absolutely I can. Sure.
Sure.
The way that will probably work is I'll probably just have to put it on the top part. I don't know if I can. I mean, I don't know if I can do the bottom part, but it'll be. I can put it on there. Yeah.
Because that would make it a celebrity mug.
Oh, well, I don't know about that, but
so you don't have to have 1 billion followers. You just need a few thousand, and you're a celebrity.
Oh, good to know. I'm a public figure now. Is that what you're saying?
You're it, baby. You're on the YouTubes.
So let me ask you, with these pens, do they all have to be that shape? You can't. There's like no playing around like you do with the diamond painting pens.
You can. And people do a lot of different things. It really has to do with what you like. Like sometimes there's guys that will make pens and they take a really severe angle upward away from the bushing to make this super fat pen. To my eye, that doesn't look good because it wouldn't fit in your pocket very well or something like that. It just doesn't look very symmetrical or smooth or something like that. But yeah, you can put ridges in them. You can do all kind of fun stuff. I don't because I'm not that talented yet, but people do. Seriously.
Yeah.
That's why I'm starting off.
You'll figure it out. You figured out the pens, the diamond
Yeah,
painting.
it just takes time and experience, and
Yeah.
I'm the kind of guy that, like, let me just get the basics down really awesome, because then once I understand how it all works, then I can start manipulating it. Ooh, that's feeling good. I like it. Okay, now with an ink pen, there's nobody really going to put their hands where this is. So now it's about really, really high level polish. So we're going to break out the Zona paper. And the Zona paper is this super fine polishing that goes from 600 to 22,000.
Wow.
So it is so smooth that it repels water. That is true, April. It just takes a while. I mean, compare
Well, you
to
figured
our
out
very
the
first
crochet.
pens.
He figured out
What's
the
that?
crochet hook, and he did some fancy stuff with that once he figured it out. So
Yep.
there's that.
But it's sort of like the diamond painting pens. Number one, my first couple of diamond painting pens were the very first things I ever turned. So not only did I not know how to make a pen, but I didn't even know how to use a lathe. And I was faking it till I made it.
Well, now you've done 3,999.
It'll be, we got we did 6, 7. We got 2 more to do. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
98. 3,998 diamond painting pens. Now we've done about 150 ink pens. And then 2 crochet hooks.
Yes.
Okay, that's the 600. And this is like 1,800 or something like that. Man, we're about 40 minutes. We're going to end this live and go on to part 2. I can't believe it's been nearly 8 hours already.
Oh yeah. I'll stick around till you switch, and then I got to go take my union mandated nap.
Yep, I understand.
Guess I was up half the night.
You diamond painters.
Oh well, you know what happened? I when I got home from Thanksgiving dinner at my son's, I was in that tryptophan coma thing.
Oh yes.
And I just fell sound asleep. And so I don't ever go to bed that early. So I was up at 1 a.m.
The tryptophan coma.
Oh my God. Yeah. So yeah, no more. But I brought some leftovers home, but not turkey. My granddaughter, who's studying to be a chef, made the most amazing macaroni and cheese.
Oh, nice.
She is really enjoying what she's doing. And then one of the other grandchildren is actually studying airplane mechanics, which is, if you're in Kansas, in Wichita, Kansas, that's the thing
Absolutely.
to do. Because
you know it.
There is no shortage of jobs here. And TechRon does an amazing internship program, brings in kids from all over the world to learn this. Because that's just, this is where they have all the big airline manufacturers here.
Well, they're the leader in the small airplanes.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't Bombardier up there too?
That one I haven't heard of. I know Spirit Airlines is here. They do stuff for Boeing, and There's some other ones. Beechcraft, which I think that's part of Techron.
It is. I think that Bombardier, which makes Learjet, is part of Tektron.
Oh, okay. Okay. They've got a huge piece of property, airport right in the middle of Wichita. So,
yep. Somebody wants a Cessna. They're going to Wichita to pick it up.
April said, I was up half the night too. Neighbors decided that last night they were going to let off fireworks. What? On Thanksgiving?
Nice. Geniuses.
Oh, God. That's so annoying. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's so
annoying. There's this blank here.
Oh, wow. Let me see the color part. Did it come through? Oh, look at that. That turned out pretty cool.
Yep. And that was a leftover piece from other pen productions.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take the bushings out. Oh, okay. We'll lay that up in its bag because we don't want it falling off the table. It's in a precarious position now. We want it to be perfect. All right,
I have a neighbor right now that is doing something with his motorcycle, and if he doesn't land the thing soon, I'm up to go over there and say something.
Tough on the nap time, huh?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? Are you working on your motorcycle? Come on. It's Black Friday.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that.
I will admit I was shopping, but I only bought one thing this year, one Lego set, and that's it. And only because it's 50% off.
Kevin will be proud of you.
He was. He's like, oh my God, a real Lego set?
That's right.
A real Lego set.
He's too funny. Okay, where'd my Big Ben instructions go? Over here.
I do have a set coming in from Temu that I forget which one it was I ordered, but they had sent me a coupon for 90% off one item. So I went right for the fake Lego set.
The fake Lego set.
Yeah.
It's still bricks. He goes, no, Dad, it ain't. It ain't bricks.
I'm telling you, it is. It really is. I'm doing a kit right now by Lumi Bricks. Used to be known as Fun Hole. Obviously, they changed that name. But
yeah.
It's a beautiful kit. I mean, my gosh, it's so well made and such a pleasure to put together. But their prices Lumi Bricks are keeping their prices in line with Lego, unfortunately. So you don't find them on Temu or anything, but like there's a few companies out there. One's Building Boat. There's some other companies that they make pretty decent stuff. And it costs half of what a Lego will cost. So if you see a Lego set out there that you like, wait a year. It'll be copied and put on Temu. It's all coming from China. Kev, if you're listening, it's all coming from China. Just
so
like
does Lego.
You can buy from Diamond Art Club or you can buy from Crafting and Crime Daily. They're coming from the same place.
That's it.
That's right.
So now on the Big Ben, this is the most complicated pen I do because, and I've got this blown up instruction here. This is where the long blank is going to go. And it's got 3 bushings in there. So here's the middle bushing, looks like that. And this little section there is that section there, and that's got to go to there. So that's the right dimension for that. And then I measure this because this is 0.460 and this is 0.476 on this end. So I got to measure them every time just to get them in right. So there's that there. So this will be the long end of that pen. Then I'll put the adapters in.
Is that the instructions in front of you?
Yeah, this is part of the instructions because you can't screw this up or all the pieces don't match to where on the pen it needs to be. I've done it. Wow. And this is why I now printed this out. Short blank here, long blank here. Mm-hmm. And it's only an 1/8 of an inch difference in blanks. Oh, but it makes, because this is the lower one, if it's too short, the pen sticks out too far. If it's too long, the pen doesn't stick out far enough. So I keep this one handy because I make a lot of big bends and I want to know that it's there. And it's not on here very well. They don't even put that on here, the actual instruction. So this is an extra piece of instruction. They don't even have the bushing sizes on here. It's like, come on, guys. Get this together here. So now I'm going to go turn the bottom.
You have to guess.
You do on that one, but this is part of the same one. It's just page 3.
Yeah.
And I'm a guy, and what guys read instructions? Right? So I do when it comes to this.
No comment.
Yeah, it's the truth. We just break it open and figure we can, it can't be that hard, right? One of our other Neanderthal brothers invented it, so we could do it too.
So did you have any family over yesterday, Tim?
No, just us. They all live thousands of miles away.
Are they coming by for Christmas?
No.
You guys don't do a big shindig, no?
So my older brother lives in Wheeling, West Virginia, or Moundsville, West Virginia now. Still has for 50 years with his wife and a couple of kids there, kind of thing. One son's a sheriff and the other one's a fireman. And my younger brother, Joe, lives in Utah, Payson, Utah. So that's very south of Provo there. And he's got his crowd there, the second wife, and I think he's got 7 daughters. So they're all over the place, but they're moving around the world too. And then my Amy's sister, lives in Phoenix near my mom. She's got her husband and 1 kid at home, still sort of autistic like Kevin, and super smart, but autistic, and she's doing her thing. They're just a few years younger than me. And then Melanie lives in Salem, Oregon. And Jared
how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 5 brothers and sisters. 3 brothers, 2 sisters. And then Jared, who I am 18 years older than, cool guy. I just hardly even know him. And he lives in Vancouver, Washington. Good guy. We all get along. And the funny thing is, nobody in our family fights because we're all not sitting in each other's underwear.
Right. Well, if they call you up one day and say, hey, can I move in? Make sure you tell them no.
No, I taught my kids to be independent and self-sufficient.
Yeah.
So they're out there doing their own thing, making their own money, having their life. And the last thing they need from me is advice.
Yeah.
The best thing my mom and dad did for me when I turned 18 is they never, ever offered a piece of advice unless I asked them. And I didn't realize that then. It was just sort of natural for me. But I learned then that, this is my life. I get to make my decisions and I get to do my thing. Carrie's mom and dad are dead. My dad is dead. He died about 10, 11 years ago. And my mom is still 88 and living in Phoenix. And we all love each other and get along very well when we get together because nobody's in each other's business.
Yeah. Do you get together a lot though? Or like maybe once or no?
Yeah, when we're traveling around, once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the kind of place where we have a lot of family reunions or something like that.
Right.
Which sometimes can be more dysfunctional than living near your family.
Oh. Hey, I watched Medea's Destination Wedding. I know about these families.
There you go. That's what it's about. But everybody gets
that movie, guys, but it is hilarious.
But everybody gets along. Everybody gets along.
April says she doesn't try giving my son advice either. All I offer him, other than my absolute love for him, is a soft place to land if he finds himself without a roof over his head.
Every one of our kids know that if they get in trouble, they can land here.
My daughter did for a long time. She kept coming and going. Finally, she landed somewhere. And now
takes them a while sometimes.
So she's like,
all right, blower's going to go on, so I can't hear you.
Yeah, that's okay. You do your thing, Tim. I'm just sitting here diamond painting. I'm working on a Dominic Davison mystery kit from Diamond Art Club. I couldn't find a thing on their site yesterday that I don't buy it unless I look at it and go, oh my God, I have to have that. And I didn't have that reaction to any diamond paintings yesterday on either site. Although there was a really cute gnome on Dreamer Designs. They had this beautiful gnome. April said, my house may be small, but I absolutely make it work. I'm always here for him when he needs me. And I extend that to my 17-year-old niece too. Aw. Yeah, I tell the grandkids, listen, come by anytime. You know, if you need something, let me know. Just, I'm always here. They never come over. No. They're very self-sufficient, these kids. Oh, you have that kit, Denise? I'm telling you, it's a pleasure to work on. It's interesting because I've never done a mystery kit before, and you're not supposed to know what you're painting. I have seen an image of what this is, so I know what it is, but it's just really fun to, there's no color on the canvas. You're just putting, symbols with the diamonds, and then after you do a little, section or two, you can stand back and see what how it blends into the picture. But it's a huge painting, Denise, really huge. My goal was to finish it by Christmas. I don't think that's going to happen, or not. Yeah. By the end of the year, at least, because I want to do that blinging in the new year with Jennifer Roberts, DP Addiction Adventures. And I haven't really picked out a canvas for that yet, but
okay, blower's off. I can hear.
Yeah, yesterday, Jen, DP Addiction Adventures, she unboxed a Richard Lorenz Diamond Art Club, and I didn't even see it on the site, so I don't know if it's not for sale yet, or I thought it would be on there, but it's not. I don't know if maybe they're releasing them a few at a time, which Diamond Art Clubs tends to do that sometimes. They won't release them all at the same time, but this painting had, it was called Sister Trip, and it had 4 birds that looked like female birds. And I swear it was like Jen, Crashley, Tia, and me, the 4 sisters. And then they send it to Jen to unbox. I'm like, that is us. How do they know us so well?
I love Richard Lorenz's birds.
Yes. And I that's a kit I would consider getting, just because it reminds me of the 4 of us sisters.
It's like the Golden Girls.
Yes. Maybe that's what he had in mind, but it sure does look like Crashley, me. One of them has glasses, like me. And Trudy's here. Yay.
Trudy's back. Welcome in, Trudy.
She's doing With the Stars by Cat Fedora for blinging in the new year. I already have my enhancements. Ooh.
Yeah, Trudy may have been here the whole time, just working and lurking.
Trudy, that's a gorgeous painting. I love that painting. I really do. The Cat Fedora. It's very pretty.
Carrie likes a lot of that Cat Fedora too.
Yeah. Now that she's doing that Mrs. Butter D event right now. And
yes.
I'm not really into the whole pastel-y type thing. It's I like the one like Dominic Davison. His colors are so vibrant. I just love the vibrancy of it. Raymer Teresa said, "Can you do any canvas for blinging in the new year?" Probably, because it's the whole idea behind the event is blinging out whatever painting you want. So I don't think there's a theme to it. The idea behind the event is to teach you how to use the different options that you may have in special drills. So
cool.
Gablo Faso, who I don't know, welcome. I'm still working and lurking also. Well,
yep, she's been here for a while. She was here in the beginning.
Oh, she's got some diamond painting done.
Hey, I mean, we've been at 24 people for almost 8 hours. So everybody's out there working and lurking, just watching and listening. That's cool. That's what YouTube is good for, is social media, just bringing people together. And I don't mean to wax philosophical or patronizing or nothing like that, but it's what it does.
Yeah.
So you can just bring a bunch of people together and have fun. According
to Teresa, it can be any canvas. You just have to make 2, switch out 2 for special drills, I guess.
That's pretty easy.
That's very easy to do.
Replace all your black with white. There's one.
No, Tim.
Well, nobody likes 310.
I know, but there's so many options. There's like glitter 310, and there's 310 AB, which gives you like a blue-green effect. And then the diamond painting drills used to have a one they called I forget what it was. Like, I don't carry it anymore, but I loved it to replace 310 with. Teresa's starting a temperature diamond painting for the first of the year. Wow.
Temperature, what's
Okay.
that?
A temperature diamond painting. I've not heard of that. I one year I did a temperature blankets, but I've not done a temperature painting. That's where like every day you look at the temperature and you put down a color based on what the temperature is that day and or range of temperatures. What's wrong with 310? Cool. It's boring, April. I like to use it in some instances, but not there's I don't know. There's some 310 that I will switch out. I like to put in some metallic stuff instead of the 310. I may, it just depends on what you like. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Or
hello,
glad you're
Linda.
Working. And Starla's here. She's working on her plan for the temp chart also. Who's doing that? Is that an event somewhere? Who's doing that? I'd love to know.
Cindy likes 310.
I'm a no one. Cindy, don't say that.
You ain't a no one. Not to me.
By the way, Cindy, I made your cup, but I accidentally broke the handle. And I got to make you another one. So you're getting your cup will be in the mail soon. As soon as I actually have to wait to get a shipment in. There should be today of more cups. So you got yours from Diamond Art Studio UK. So there's an actual canvas for this. Okay. Mine came from Diamond Art Studio too. Oh,
there you go.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out because that will be something fun to do throughout the year. I think. I'm assuming it's a year long. I'm assuming. Teresa wants to know, Starla, are you adding more choice, more colors? Yeah. Trudy said yes. It's like potion bottles. Oh, now I really am going to have to look at that. That's cool. So this is another pen thing, Tim?
This is the bottom of the big bin. It's got I'm marrying two scraps. This is the confetti scrap that I made for Denise's aunt, and Denise too, made two pens from them. And I just made extra. And one of the extras was the fountain pen that I made. I just had extra white gold. So I just poured it into the mold not to waste it and made a fountain pen out of it. So I'm just taking this scrap. This will be the bottom part. The upper part will be the black resin white paw thing.
Hello, Sparkly Diamonds.
Hey, Adam, what's happening, baby? Good to see you.
Who is that now?
Adam.
Adam. Oh, that's Adam. Okay. Hey, yeah. Adam. How's your event going?
It's almost over, isn't it? Jeez.
Adam,
we're in December now.
I sent you a text, and it came from somebody. I sent you a Facebook message. Right now, I'm in witness protection. So, my Facebook name is Mia Nugent.
Mia when
she's someone who stole my account. I got the account back, but I can't change the name yet. But we are doing a challenge, or I'm doing a challenge for everybody all the creators to do a little 15 to 30 second dance based on Life of a Showgirl, The Fate of Ophelia. It's all over the internet. Everybody's doing it. So I'm going to put together all the different creators doing that dance. So if you want to participate, we would love to have you participate. I sent you the information. It's also in the Christmas premiere. I don't know if you're doing a Christmas premiere, but if you're in the Christmas premiere group, the information's in there as well. Starla says, I'm trying to do high and low for each day so the bottles will look different each day. In Texas, we have a very large temp range.
Yep.
Oh, here
For
too.
sure.
Gosh, one day it'll be 80, the next day it'll be 30. It's crazy. I went out this morning and it was cold. The wind chill made it in the 20s. It was like feels like temperature of 24 this morning.
Yeah, it was 40 here. Look at that. There you go. That's the bottom one there.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is a confetti blank that I created, literally made up.
April says in Colorado, if you don't like the temp, wait 10 minutes.
That's right.
That's so funny. I thought, I lived in Florida for like 50 years, and I thought Florida was the only place that happened at, but no, it's everywhere else.
It's everywhere.
Yep. Climate change,
everywhere.
I guess. But I don't miss Florida at all. I can tell you that. Not a bit. Teresa said, my kit just came today. I have to get it open and see what I'm going to do with it. What is the name? Let me scroll up because I really have to check that out. Who's got the kit? Canvas? Wait a minute.
Diamond Art something UK.
Yeah, I got to scroll up. Diamond. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me go up here. Diamond Art Studio. Let me write that down because I want to check that out. That'll be fun. It really will be. Diamond.
Oh, yeah. She remembers that.
Studio.
Look at Denise's question.
Oh, now I got to scroll back down. I'm like, where? Okay, here we go. Tim, what sandwich at Chick-fil-A? This is important.
What's that now?
What do you want from Chick-fil-A?
Oh, just give me a chicken sandwich, no pickles.
Same here. Just kidding. I love their chicken sandwiches. All right, where is her question? Do you remember Jackson's ice cream? Oh, yes. Well, I think Tim and Carrie went there before Denise, their cruise.
With Denise and her aunt.
Oh, well, no wonder. Yes, I've been to Jackson's. That's where you go and you get that big bucket of ice cream. And Jackson's is very... Not that I've ever done that.
Okay, blowers on. Can't hear.
You're not coming to Wichita. Why not? It's only 3 hours. The chicken will be cold by then. But Jackson's, I heard that the hot dogs were amazing. Yes, it's called the kitchen sink. Oh, now I remember. Yes. Denise, I had no idea you were over there in Pembroke Pines and Davie. My kids were both born in Hollywood, Florida. And my husband was a Hollywood police officer for 20 years. So both of the kids were raised in South Florida. And my son, man, he is a die-hard Miami Dolphin fan. Die-hard. But I had to get out of Florida. Oh, we have talked about it before. I can't remember all the different people. So you're in Miramar. Okay. Yeah. So out west of where I was at in Hollywood. I'll bet you Hollywood has changed a lot. We were, my husband was a cop back when, that whole Adam Walsh thing went down. I don't know if you remember that, Tim. I don't think he can hear me right now anyway. You grew up there. You live in Davie now. Yes. Oh my gosh. We might have even known each other. I lived in Florida for probably 50 years. So I just had to leave though. Your uncle also cool. Some of the restaurants that I miss from South Florida was the Pollo Tropical. We don't have anything like that in Wichita. Nothing like that. I miss the bagel shops. There's no bagel shops. I'm saying 0 bagel shops unless you want Panera. Panera is your only bagel option. And that, he retired from Hollywood PD. Oh, we're going to have to talk. I wonder who that was. Ooh, I probably knew him. Yep. There's a website for the chart. Okay. Kev, I'd rather live in Florida than Kansas. No, Kev. No, you wouldn't. Well, trust me, you wouldn't. And don't tell me you'd go to the beach every day, because nobody that lives in Florida goes to the beach even once a year. I can tell you that for sure. We stay away from the beach. I tried to run on the beach. Back when I was a runner, I used to do marathons. I tried one time to run on the beach. Oh my God, you guys, that is so hard.
Blowers off.
Oh, I was just talking about running on sand. It's on the beach. It is 10
There's
times
no
more
friction
difficult than running on a hard surface. It is so
there's
hard.
no friction.
Oh my God.
No
The
support.
workout you get on running on the beach. Now, my girlfriend and I, every Sunday we would go out. We'd get up early. We'd go down to the Hollywood Boardwalk and we would run from one end of the boardwalk to the other and back. And that was fun. We used to have a lot of fun with that. Your son wants to live in Florida rather than Kansas. He doesn't like Kansas.
He doesn't live in Kansas.
Yeah, I know. Well, and I have lived in Oklahoma, and I love Oklahoma. I lived in Oklahoma City for almost a year. When I actually had, my home was in Florida, but I was in Oklahoma City living in an apartment that the insurance company paid for because I was representing a whole company of nursing homes in Oklahoma City when I was a lawyer. And so I was all over Oklahoma, and I loved Oklahoma City. The nightlife is fun. The people are fun. Bricktown. I miss Bricktown. Wow. I lived near the baseball stadium. I loved it over there. Loved it.
Yeah, Bricktown's a happening place down there.
Oh, my apartment was walking distance to Bricktown, and I could go down there, have a drink, and then walk home, and it was great.
Yep. Adam, Tim, and Carrie are doing awesome. Can't complain.
What kind of sauce do you want on your Chick-fil-A?
That honey barbecue stuff that Carrie gets.
Honey barbecue, Kev. Teresa lived in Sebring, Florida for 4 years. Now that's nice. I have my former sister-in-law lived up that way, and we used to go up there and visit her. My brother still lives in Florida. He is in Kissimmee, and for a long time worked at Disney, but he was a bus driver for Disney, and they taught him how to make balloon animals for the kids. So when he wasn't driving the bus, he was making them balloon animals.
Cool.
That's Carl, you know. Can you picture
Yep.
Carl making balloon animals?
Absolutely. Why not? Why not?
Tim knows Carl. I'm surprised you didn't stop by Carl's on your way down there.
Where's he live down there?
He's in Kissimmee, which is up near Orlando.
We were down in
You were in South
Fort Lauderdale.
Florida. Yeah. That's about a 3 to 4 hour drive from where he is. Yeah.
Yeah, if he were there, if he were in Fort Lauderdale, we'd have taken him out to lunch.
Well, he actually is today because he went down to see my aunt for Thanksgiving in Fort Lauderdale. She's actually in Plantation.
Yeah, I really, of all the Florida places I've been, I really seem to like Fort Lauderdale the most for getting around and the way it's laid out and the ease of traffic and that kind of thing. It's pretty good.
It's nice. It's nice. But the reason I left is the cost of living is so high, you guys. It's insane. I mean, compared to where I am now, I could never live for what I couldn't make it in Florida on what I have now from Social Security. Hi, Jackie B. Nice to have you. Welcome in.
Well, you could, but you just have to live so far away in a little shack on 5 acres that you bought for $12.
Yeah.
And they exist.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Kev said he saw a $20 million house in Naples. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I
right on the
believe it.
beach.
Naples is so nice, but we always say that that's the land of the, what do they call it? Newlyweds and nearly deads.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Pretty much that's all of Florida. Newlyweds and nearly deads.
Yep.
But
we had a good time down there. Weather was pretty good.
Yeah. But in Florida, most people are the retirees. If you go on the East Coast, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, that's all like East Coast people, New Yorkers,
Well,
New Jersey,
Florida,
they all retire down there. If you go to the West Coast, you're getting the
Florida is the sixth borough of New York City. You know that.
Oh yeah.
It is, period.
But if you go over to Naples and you're on the West Coast, that you'll find Midwesterners, they retire over there. So it's crazy.
Interesting.
It's very, very different from one coast of Florida to the other. Way, way different population.
With a whole lot of alligators in between.
Yes. I can't tell you the number of times I've been on Alligator Alley. I used to go across Alligator Alley when there was no bathroom in the middle of it. Now they have a rest stop there.
They do.
There were years before that, there were no rest stops. And you better believe you better go to the bathroom before you get on that road because
so Jackie JB asks if we're keeping track of how many pens we've done. Yes, we have done 7 diamond painting pens so far today. We're just playing around with the ink pens right now because they're fun and people can watch how they're all put together because we've pretty much shown every single step, which is fun. And we are at 3,998 diamond painting pens. There's a contest or auction or whatever you want to call it in the Facebook group for someone to claim the 4,000th pen. And the 4,000th pen will be the pen that Carrie will show you a bunch of blanks and you pick out one of the blanks. So it's more about the person than it is about the blank.
Now, last time we checked, the bidding was up to 75, but it's going by increments of $1, and they're going to be choosing that winner after he does 2 more pens. So if you want to get in on that,
2 p.m. it closes, 2 p.m. Central.
Yep, and that's
so whoever's got it on top of there, they got it.
7 minutes. Also, in 7 minutes, we're going to end the live, and Tim and Carrie will. My live will end. I have to go take my nap. But Tim and Carrie are going to be back. You can only do a live for so long on YouTube. There's a limit, and then you have to start over. So he just has to switch lives at 2:00.
Yeah, the YouTube thing is you can be live all that you want. You can be in live for days and keep going, but YouTube will only keep 12 hours.
Oh,
so
wow.
If they're going to do that, then what we'll do is we'll just quit after 8 and we'll do 3 8s, and that way we don't lose anything at all.
Yeah. Trudy says it's up to $77 now. Denise has the high bid. Of course, Denise has the high bid. You go, Denise.
She wants the certificate of authenticity.
She does. She wants to be the 4,000th person. I don't blame her.
Watch out for that sniping right at the end.
Yes. Because, well, you only got 6 minutes, guys. Hurry up. The winning bidder will get to choose between 10 different blanks.
Yep. Carrie will throw them up there, grab a bunch. And if you got a color wave, she'll grab 10 of those color waves or something.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm so intrigued by that temperature thing. I can't wait to check that out.
I remember last year how rock hard my bicep and my forearm on my right hand were, or right arm were. At the end of the live last year, because I'm literally, when I'm doing this, I'm literally doing a bicep curl all day long, the whole day.
Yeah.
Took about 2
Well,
days to get it
you got to
unrock
break that
hard.
up. I think you're doing a good job this year, breaking it up and doing other things. So
I'm having fun, that's for sure.
yeah. Denise thinks it's impossible to snipe with the $1 increments.
That's why I did it. Sniping at the end would be just bidding before anybody else does, even if it's $1. What I should have done is it says proxy bidding allowed. Bid the highest you want. It'll only be $1 higher than the previous bid.
Yeah, that's true.
But I'm not that smart, so I'll have to wait. All right, here's the pause part of that Big Ben. There we go.
Oh, cute. That's adorable.
So that'll be a fun pen right there. All right, let me get back over onto the bench here. All right, let me take my adapters out. Sit those there. I'm going to put my bushing set not back in the kit. I'm going to redo it for the next Big Ben Chrome, which is this notes thing. And the longer one is the lower blank, and that gets that one.
Do you want to switch to live before you start something else?
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. I'm just killing a minute to get ready.
Yeah.
And that's 4/6 there. So that's going to go in there. The other thing, Rebecca, you have to pay attention to on here is the orientation of the notes when you turn them.
Yes.
Or you'd like, oh no, because these are different size bushings. So you would have the wrong end at the right end. So I'll just get this set over there. We'll quit in a minute here.
So before I go, make sure you check out Crafting and Crime Daily.
.com
for new merchandise from a small shop owner, some new diamond paintings and some mini kits that are up there. Yeah, I showed my crochet hook that I have here. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Rebecca, before you go and we end this one and go to the next live. Does the baseball bat end help?
Yeah, I like that. I really do.
Why do you like that? What does it help you do?
Rest there. See, this is how I'm crocheting. This is where my thumb is resting right here. That's how I crochet.
So it keeps the rest of it from moving.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's good. We'll probably do that on this wooden one too.
Yeah, and like I said, I mean, people can go. I have big hands, guys. Trust me, I have big hands. So this will fit most people fine. You could go longer probably this way, but I like it. I really do. And I don't know what the size is on that. Maybe 3 inches or so, I guess.
A little over 3 inches.
Yeah.
But let me show you what I've got in retrospect. So if somebody says, I don't want one that small, then I would replace the tube that's in there with something from my collection of brass tubes. And I think that's an 8 millimeter. Yep. So these are 7s there. Those are 10s. Those are 10. So here's the 8 millimeters. So I could essentially make a knitting handle that long.
Oh, wow.
So I would just, if you said I want a 5-incher, then I would just cut it off at 5 inches and make the blank from there.
Yep.
Because that gives me something to put that little tip on the end. So yeah, we can do most anything.
But
and there's
I will say that if I were to get another one, I would want one is exactly the same. I love it.
There
I love
you go.
the turn. I love this. Yeah, it's a great little item there.
That's cool. That's good. So yeah, we
Well-
have technology and parts.
So thank you for having me, Tim. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting Crafting and Crime Daily. Don't forget, Monday a new trial starts. There'll be half-hour recaps every day after the trial, so I can let you know what happened during that day.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Rebecca. And everybody
Bye,
hit up
everybody.
craftingandcrimedaily.com. And then we will see you later. Now we're going to end this stream here and we're going to go to the next stream. So look for part 2, which begins now.